Welcome to the Noise of Three. I'm Goat.
And I'm Zach.
And we're going to have any background music, Zach?
You better put some vaporwave over this.
We went over this in the last podcast.
Oh, you're just going to overlay
Beforehand.
music?
I'm just gonna put it on afterwards.
Oh, I thought we were going to play. Okay, whatever. I didn't hear that. Anyhow, so today,
I mean, I don't see
since
how
the last podcast, which was about like
you're
what,
literally
2 hours
wearing
ago?
headphones that are just connected to my microphone to just so you can hear exactly what I'm
Anyway,
saying.
2 hours ago we recorded Suicide Squad cast. Now we're going to give Dylan his own little segment where he rants about the things he watched
All
recently.
right, so we're going
to start off with
Publix,
Berserk.
right? We were at Publix,
Oh,
and they had fucking Crystal Pepsi.
it's okay.
Listen, if you hitting that perp, make that like button fucking chirp.
Stop. All right. So we're going to talk about
I'm
Berserk.
drinking like 4 Crystal Pepsis.
And I'm
Yes.
pretty sure you have some form of cancer now.
Am I going to turn into a marble statue?
Because I mean, for
That
Dylan,
would
that's
be
probably
pretty sweet.
that's probably a plus.
So that's why I wanted to drink that cough syrup and bleach so much.
Oh. But anyway, so Berserk, episode 1 of the new series that has come out, the 3D model.
I feel so vindicated.
We just finished it because myself and Goat have never seen it.
Their only exposure to it is a few web ims that I sent Goat, and then just my seething anger about it.
And I kept telling him, doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look too awful.
Was because it didn't look that bad. Like it didn't look great, but it didn't look like trash.
It looks like garbage.
It's really bad.
It is straight up awful to look at.
Like you get a few shots that are like, oh, that looks good, and then they just
The worst part are the 2D segments because they're fucking beautiful.
yeah,
they look so good.
they're kick. They're just the insult to
They'll do
injury.
they'll do these little flashbacks.
Look at what we could have done.
They'll do these little flashbacks, and it just goes to this amazing drawing of guts. or-
Femto.
Like- That Femto Griffith,
Mm-hmm.
immaculate.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I would take a poster of that.
Yeah, that's poster worthy.
It is. So
Uh,
basically, what we're talking about is they'll do little flashbacks, and they go to like a 2D drawn section, and they're just so great. It's amazing. Just thought I'd let them know what we were talking about.
Yeah. Yo, that show's just clunky and dumb, and it doesn't look good. The sound effects are bad. They mismatch.
It's not that the sound effects are bad. I think they're pretty good. They just overuse them.
The individual Foley work is fine. They're just used improperly.
Yes.
Yeah, because like when he grabs his sword, it makes a really cool sound. But when he grabs its sword, it's like a metal on metal sound, like a tong. Like what the hell? And he has a metal hand, so it makes sense if he was grabbing it with his metal hand, but he's not.
When he swung it, it should just make the hum from Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Give
sound.
us a demonstration of that.
No.
Well, then how are we going to know what it sounds
Just look
like?
up Greatsword
Yeah,
gameplay.
look it up.
Hum.
No.
Is that what it sounds
All
like?
right, Dylan, go on your rant, buddy.
So I'm on episode 6. I'm at a weird point with this show. So it's at this time of recording, 6 episodes are out. I don't even see the animation anymore. I just kind of watch it. Because I'm a bad person.
No, you need to watch something that you love.
And
That
you know,
just
like,
get mutilated.
It's because you love the story.
Berserk is so Berserk, even if it's poorly animated. But it has those flashes of amazing 2D animation, and I'm basically just watching it for those.
You think someone is going to make a compilation of those?
Yeah. That's already happening.
That'll be great.
There's
I'll
web ims
watch
of
that.
it, like every time the episode comes out.
Yeah, no, but I can't wait for like the 20-minute version of the whole series. So I can
Just
just
disjointed.
watch that. I don't care. I have a general idea where the story's going. I don't need it.
So actually, funny story about the day Berserk comes out, my anime of the season comes out.
Which is
Amana to Inazuma, which is Sweetness and Lightning.
I don't believe I've even downloaded that yet.
It's the show about the single father.
Yes.
So it's the show. So the show basically follows a single father whose wife died 6 months ago from the start of the show. He has a 5-year-old-ish daughter, and he is a high school teacher, so he's overworked and he never really spends time with her. And the whole story is about him and a student that he has at high school learning how to cook so he can reconnect with his daughter.
No, I didn't. I did not watch the first episode of that. I'm gonna have to now.
It's the sweetest thing ever.
It sounds like it's heartbreaking.
It's not.
It's just good.
It's just sweet.
Almost like my love story, which we need to get to soon.
But okay, so like they actually have a kid playing the daughter.
Oh yeah, I think you told me this.
Yeah. So
It's. I like it that they do that, and it's not just some old lady.
yeah, like the kid does a great job in it, and it's like a watch Berserk. Oh, Casca's getting raped again. Let's watch them make dumplings.
Yeah.
These are how my days go.
I'm downloading this after we record this.
Planetarian also finished. I cried like a bitch. Not afraid to admit that. It's a key visual novel.
I watched the first episode, and the first episode's kind of sad anyway, just because you sit there and you have to realize what's going on, and you're just like, oh, okay, this sucks. You know, you realize what the setting is in that show.
It's not even the problem.
No, I'm saying, like, well, the first episode, like, if you sit there and you think about it, it's sad anyway.
Zach, that's not even the problem.
Are you going to elaborate on what the problem is, or are you just going to leave it for me to find out?
I can just talk about it.
Let's go for it.
Okay, so your main character, Customer-san, I don't believe he ever gets a name.
No.
And so he ends up just taking shelter in this planetarium, and then in this planetarium he finds a robot called Yumeme. This robot's adorable, and it just wants to be nice and have good customer service to him. And then her batteries start running out
Oh, no.
because the whole city's power grid's gone.
Well, yeah, because it's a dystopian thing.
Right.
It's a dystopian society.
So she's like, I have enough energy to walk you out to your car, Mr. Customer. So they start walking, and a tank shows up. And she gets hit by the tank
Oh, no.
and blows up. And she's just slowly dying on the floor, begging this man to take her memories from her and always carry them with her so heaven doesn't have to be divided between humans and robots.
Oh, shit.
And he was like, there's a new job for you. It's taking care of all the customers. They'll always want to see this happy, brimming face as she just shuts down and can't speak and doesn't recognize him anymore.
I mean, you've told me that. I'm probably going to prepare myself when I watch it, but I'm probably still going to meet the same fate.
I read the visual novel and still cried when it happened. It's rough, man.
You know what that kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of that scene from Turbo Kid
It's worse.
where she's like, well, I gather that from what you're saying, but that was sad in its own.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Turbo Kid, it's a great movie.
By the way, we spoil everything.
Yeah.
just in case you didn't know.
I mean, it's only 5 episodes. If they haven't watched it by now, there's no hope.
Even if you know the ending, it's still powerful.
Oh yeah.
Like,
It's kind of like when you watch Titanic.
the next show I watched is Thunderbolt Fantasy.
But it's because it's amazing.
Okay, so I recently found out that was made by Ken Urobuchi.
Oh.
Who is Ken Urobuchi?
Madoka Magica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It turns out he did the first episode of what show?
Aldo No Zero.
The first show was amazing, and the show took a...
It hooked everyone and then was just bad.
And I think Dylan,
I know what you're talking about.
Dylan explained why.
He only directed the first episode.
Yep.
Oh, that's the one with the dumb mech kid, isn't it?
Yeah, the first episode was
Yeah.
amazing. You go, oh my god, look at these colors. Look at this planet we're on. It's Earth, but everything's flooded and you're going around on boats. Everything's so colorful. And then you're like, oh, this story seems pretty good. And then like third episode, you're like, what? What's happening?
Yep. But Thunderbolt Fantasy is a Taiwanese story, I found out.
Okay, because I was about to say, I couldn't think of any like Japanese mythology or anything that was based on.
But yo, it's done with
It's amazing.
a type of puppetry in Japan called Ibanraku puppets, which is basically just shadow puppets, but it doesn't refer to like, putting your hand up in front of a light. It refers to 4+ people operating a puppet, all wearing black suits on a black background. But they actually just, edit all those out, so it's just puppetry.
Oh, so those are like those are really big puppets, and there's not actually strings on. There's actual people doing it.
Yeah.
And it's just we don't see them because they edit that out.
Because they're like 4 feet tall.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, those things! The puppets are insane. Like I've never, like we see claymation and some other
They
stuff, but this
are.
style of animation is
Immaculate.
They're gorgeous.
there's so much
These
detail.
are opulent looking dolls.
The clothes they have and the way they paint them or however they do it
Mhm.
is amazing. There's like the most beautiful dude in one of them, the bad guy. You know,
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Sorry, I just flung my firework across the room and it's out of reach now. Oh,
have some more.
this man just hit me in the chest with these fireworks.
I mean, what's the point of having them if you
Man.
don't use them,
Man, if I was Fire Cholo, this whole place would be gone.
dude? Barchol is the best. I'm so upset he's dead. I hope he's not dead. I hope he's just floating in the water.
Anyway, so back to Dylan before we go on tangents.
Oh, that's fine.
No,
Uh,
but you're important too, Dylan.
Don't lie to him, Coat. You're gonna spoil him.
It's not gay. He didn't eat my ass, so it's not gay.
No. It's not gay because he said no homo before he did it. You don't
No, he
have to lie.
didn't.
Oh shit! Then that makes it gay.
When you've been sucking a nigga's cock for 3 days and he still hasn't said no homo.
Oh. You just said the...
There it goes.
I didn't even realize it. You just broke the seal.
There it goes.
Watch us like rewind, and it's like he didn't break it. I broke it a long time ago. Episode 1.
I think you actually
I
did.
think I may have,
No, we.
I think
redid
it's
it.
when I said something to trigger you.
and I just yeah.
Are we gonna beep it? We can.
No,
we can make
no,
our. We can
it's
make our
fine.
own. We can
No.
make our own beep cut audio and then put it back in.
No, how you gonna put a label on the?
It'll just be like,
lifestyle?
Listen,
how you gonna
my
try to-
lifestyle determines my death style.
oh.
You are all you are. All you are.
But what
Yeah.
about Fire Cholo? He didn't die the way he wanted to.
No, his lifestyle determined his death style.
Yeah, he went out in flames.
Yeah.
No, he went out in a giant sploosh of water.
No, he went out in an explosion.
But it was like a water explosion.
No,
'cause the
it-
bomb
the-
was in water.
The bomb was above water. There was no water in that scene. I almost opened my
I don't
mouth.
believe you.
Your finger almost went in my mouth.
That's fine.
I mean, it is fine.
There's grosser things in your mouth. Like
Yeah.
spicy ravioli. Let's see.
Holy shit! Do you see that? That spike is gargantuan. I'm referring to the. Oh, that's not as bad.
Well, that's because I have it going in. Like, if we did it through the USB interface, we would have a lot. It wouldn't do that.
So, god damn it, Goat.
Our equipment is just jank.
What
Yeah.
else am I watching this season? New game. New game's great. It's Moe trash, but it's about making video games.
Yeah, no, that game is adorable. I mean, not game. Show's adorable. Gavin and I have. We've seen, I think, up to episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
And we're
So we can talk about all the ass in that show.
Yes,
There's like way more than I expected.
same. I
Yeah.
expected it to be less.
Like K-On!
Yeah, I expect. In all honesty, I kind of expected it to be a little bit like Azumanga Daioh. Not the same.
Well, okay, so like that opening is just a K-On! Opening.
Yeah, you're right.
They even
It's-
do the each Nissan say, and they jump into the air.
Yeah, but
Because
just
K-On's
there-
a wonderful format
You
to
know
follow.
what? You know what's like K-On! and the new game openings always remind me of? The fucking Weekenders.
yeah,
I have the Weekenders. What is that about?
Yeah,
Keaton loves
I
that
got
show.
it from Keaton,
Yeah.
and I haven't watched it yet. What
Yeah.
is it
Oh,
about?
it's just about friends hanging out on the weekends.
so like us.
Like, no joke. That's all it is. It's American Slice of Life. Don't you dare set off that firework.
Yeah, because this side of the room will go up.
My dog's already leaving that room.
Yeah, Gavin and I have been arguing over who's best waifu.
So who is best waifu?
You know,
To me?
I'm gonna be honest.
It's the poser girl.
Hajime, yeah.
Yeah. You know who his is?
Aoba?
Which one's that?
Main girl?
No.
Who?
The lolly that has tea time. Yes.
I like the.
Disgust.
And he keeps shit talking mine. She has
Hajime's
lightsabers.
fine.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
yeah.
Which one's Hajime?
She loves Sentai,
Oh,
Kaiju.
that's
I
that one.
love Producer Son.
That's
Yeah.
the old one with the cat.
You
right?
love Christmas cake, don't you?
Yes.
Dude, have you seen her hair? It's just so.
Zach brought us some Christmas cake and
fluffy.
didn't give you any.
No, I brought it to theirs for
I'm
anybody
going to
eat
Japan.
Can you bring it back?
Can you share the Christmas cake with us? Explain Christmas cake.
Christmas cake is a Japanese thing where they refer to women who are above the age of 25 who are unmarried.
Yes.
Because why would you eat a Christmas cake past Christmas?
Yes.
'Cause Christmas is on the 25th.
Exactly.
It took me a while to understand that.
Yes.
Like I didn't make the connection.
Our buddy in Japan talks about how many Christmas cakes he's just hooked up with because they're everywhere.
Aren't they kind of desperate after?
Yeah.
Rad.
But I'm like,
Richard, that's kind of a sleazy move.
no, they approach him.
Oh,
Wait, so Richard's been getting laid?
Yeah.
Good for Richard.
he got laid
Yeah.
anyway.
From what everyone describes, like Richard's just some horrible shit goblin.
he's
who,
not.
who can't poop
Okay,
anywhere except in his special little toilet. Like
Apparently his pooping's gotten better because of the food over there.
good. It's just like every time I've heard about Richard, I just hear of this ghost.
It's a little poop goblin.
Yeah.
You want to hear? You want a ghost?
No, he's-
Yuya's a ghost.
They don't describe him as a goblin, more of just like a shit ghost. Yeah. Why are you throwing stuff across the room? Get out of my house. Do
Visual
not disrespect
gags.
me like that.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a fucking
Oh,
laser
no.
gun. Alright, that's fine. Boy, I've got you dead to rights. You've got to load up. Bang. For those
the magazine was in backwards.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Shit! Ah! Alright, so this boy has a laser gun, and I have a BB gun clip that I put on the bottom of my hand and fired at him with. Was it backwards? It was backwards, you're right. Alright, but anyway, enough with our dumb bullshit. Let's continue with our dumb bullshit. Go Dylan.
Yeah, so New Game is actually really awesome. So I talked to this guy on Twitter who actually is a Japanese game developer.
Yes.
And he was just like, yeah, this show's accurate as fuck. Which I was just like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. There are all women development teams in Japan. It's very common.
And they all just act like that?
Well, I mean,
Not
he doesn't know
exactly
that. He
like
doesn't
that,
know
No,
but-
not exactly, but like they just like they go hang out and do shit?
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
okay over there, Zach?
Because you're not much of a team if you don't actually like each other.
Exactly.
It's okay. I almost just dropped something very sharp and pointy on my foot, but I got it.
Also, he was saying like, wow, she's lucky. She gets out at 4:19 a.m.
Yeah.
when she has a deadline. He's like, I want those hours.
Does he just sleep in his place?
He is working on an undisclosed game right now. Can't talk about it. He's been in his office for 6 days.
Dude, if that was me, I would just string up a hammock. And
Okay, so no joke. Video game development's the worst industry to go into. It amazes me that the college that's around here that has the big video game thing, so many people
SCAD?
sign up. No, Southern Poly.
Gotcha.
Well, it's because so
They
so
have
many
a
people.
big video game development degree.
And do you know how like a lot of people get placed out of it?
You know why?
Well, video games.
Yeah, game development is the worst job to have.
Game
It's a-
testing's trash.
like, it's fine to make a game as a hobby because
You got your own pace.
there's no deadline.
right?
Well, see, Southern Poly. The reason people get jobs out of it at Southern Poly, in order to get your game developing like cert from there, you have to go through and get your CS major first.
All right, I'm going to make this real quick. If you are some younger person, let's say you're like 15, 16, you know of us through one of our friends, because let's be honest, that's how this has happened.
Yeah.
Do not go into game testing. Don't go into game development. I know you like games. I'm sure you love them. I'm
Game
sure you
testing
adore
is
them.
not games.
That is not games. Do you know what collision?
Exterior collision.
Do you know what that is? You know what that entails? It's hell. Don't do it. I've done it. Don't do it. It's not good for you. It will actually make you upset. You will start to hate video games if you go into testing. Because you're not testing working games. You're testing shit.
Yeah.
It's not like
That will be
Test,
molded
test
into.
Indiana Jones on PSP.
We're not going to talk about that.
test Mighty Number 9.
Test 300 on PSP.
Oh my god. Test the Matrix games on PS2. Test Bubsy 3D. No one tested that game.
No one tested that game. That's the point.
Test Sonic 06.
That didn't happen either.
No.
No, that's confirmed didn't happen.
Test Soul Suspect.
That's okay. That game doesn't have collision anyway.
Because you're a ghost.
Yeah. What else am I watching this season? I feel like I'm downloading a bunch of stuff and just not watching it.
You know, I did that.
I finished Heavy Object.
I have all of it. I've not finished it yet.
Heavy Object's rad.
Oh, so then it holds up?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think
Commander's
it was not
best
going
girl.
to. Well, I mean, there was no other option.
There was the princess.
Yeah, but she's the bait.
Dylan, when you come spend the night at my house this weekend, do you
Am I
just want to
invited?
watch all of
It's
Gunbuster?
not this weekend.
Oh,
It's when I start school.
yeah, Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, sure.
You just, yeah,
I've never
We're gonna
watched
watch it.
Gunbuster.
yeah,
Come over, Zach.
yes.
I'll make cake and bring it over.
6 hours.
And I have Crunchyroll and all of my love stories on it.
Did you pay for
when
your
are we
Crunchyroll
watching
subscription?
Coil?
I have it. Oh,
I
Dylan,
guess we can watch it. I
I
just
don't know
didn't
what
wanna watch it at the
happened,
time.
but for those of you guys that don't know, I got Dino Coil from Dylan and put it on my little anime
Subtitles
server.
just gone.
Subtitles are just gone. And the thing is, this show is like, if I can download it in 1080, I'm going to. Because what's the point of having a 1080p screen if you don't watch anything in 1080? It's like 48 gigs. And I have DSL, so it takes days to download. So I download it again.
No subtitles.
No subtitles. So I find another one and download it again, and it didn't have subtitles. I'm like, all right, what's going on? And then I realized the one I was opening was the Cowgirls one, which for some reason didn't have subtitles on it. So the other one I downloaded did. And then somehow the files got merged or whatever, so now the Cowgirls one works. And I'm
Nice.
just like, I don't know what's happening. But, you know, it only took 3 tries to get it right. So, like, you know.
That show's just Battle Network. And I love it.
I'll probably watch it.
Dylan was upset for a short period of time because I'm like, nah, I don't want to watch the Dino Coil. It doesn't look all that like enticing to me. And he's just like, fuck you, we're gonna watch it.
Well, today I went through like 6 shows trying to find something, and I guess I'm back on the space anime kick because that's what I'm watching. I'm watching the
Irresponsible Captain Tyler. That show's great too.
it's so good so far. I don't know why that show was never made in English because I feel like people in America would really like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
For how when do you remember when it was done?
94, I want to say.
I think while the intro has aged horribly, it's a wonderful show. I like it.
Speaking of things,
Oh, that reminded me of something. So that show is in 4:3 aspect ratio. You know what other show is in 4:3 that bugs the crap out of me and I forgot?
Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh yeah, that was before HD.
It was before HD was commonplace, and it's in 4:3 because I put one of the DVDs in yesterday, and I'm just like, why is the aspect ratio wrong? And then I Googled it, and I go, oh, holy crap, it was.
Yes.
So I also watched another thing that everyone's watching,
Okay.
Stranger Things.
I haven't gotten into it because the Where's Barb memes hit me so fucking hard that I just don't care.
I haven't seen any of the memes.
I'm gonna watch it with Dylan though when he comes over.
That particular thing is 15 minutes of total footage.
Oh, I understand. It's just, you know the people.
Oh yeah.
You know how quick they can ruin shit.
I even got messages.
Like personal
Disgusting, right?
messages?
Yeah, from the guy.
Disgust.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Personal messages?
On Facebook?
Why would
Yeah.
they send you messages?
Sorry. You didn't just see Zach recoil in disgust / astonishment.
No, that's not. It's why would they send you personal messages?
Right?
Do you know who we're talking about?
Pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I could understand if they sent
Because
me
we talked about how we both watched it.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that show's an 11 on 10.
All right.
It's perfect.
Oh,
I'll
seriously?
watch it with you.
Yes.
See, I haven't watched it because I want to watch it in full HD because what's the point? And I can't stream in HD.
Twin Peaks was my favorite show.
Speaking of which, I was just about to talk about that. We watching the new series when it comes out?
Oh yeah.
Twin Peaks?
Cool.
I have all of Twin Peaks right now.
Stranger
Haven't
Things
watched
is
it.
better than Twin Peaks.
Is it?
Yes.
Cool. I'm also downloading all that tonight.
Stranger
Go get
Things
your laptop and do
is
it now.
Super 8, Silent Hill, and Elfen Lied.
Wait,
You told
what?
me this.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
You 100%?
Yes.
But is
You
it
ain't
the
raw
good
dogging
parts
me
of
right now?
Elfen Lied or the bad parts?
Psychokinetic girl can kill people.
That's a good.
Escapes from a military facility.
That's a good.
Wait, that's what it's about? Someone said it was about like 80s movies or some shit.
That was
There's
Luke.
a lot in it.
That was Luke who specifically pointed that.
No,
one out.
like he's right.
Yeah, no, he is.
But its actual plot is kid disappears, psychic girl shows up. Kids goonie their way to save their kid.
Hey, you
Sounds good.
guys.
Sounds good.
Like the tone for the show is really nice
So
because
Goonies,
it starts
I'm
off
sorry.
with the kids huddled around a D&D table
Yes.
playing a game.
Yes.
And like that's the whole theme of the show basically. And it also books ends with them playing D&D again.
Okay.
And how long is it?
8 episodes, each about 45 to 50 minutes long.
So and it's done.
Yes.
I think
They're
they
getting another season, but this whole first season is open shut.
I think they picked a perfect time to release it too.
So you think they're gonna start up with a completely different story?
There's a few things that they left open that will leave it open to another plot, but it's probably going to be a completely different plot because, they save the kid,
Right.
but they don't solve the problem.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
So what now?
What else did I watch that was big? Oh yeah,
I finished a show called Flag.
Yeah.
So it's like a war in the Middle East type deal, and the whole show is shot through like this lady's camera, and you're seeing it through the lens of her camera. And I thought that was a really cool like perspective to take because she's like a photographer, journalist, or something. So I really like the way they did that because it leaves like the aperture you have on the not the aperture, but the little like thing you have on the camera to know if you're in focus, the battery, how much time it has, and all that good stuff. So I thought it was really cool, and the art's amazing in it. Except for they do a little CG in it, and it's not that great, but it's acceptable because there's not much.
So Zach kind of knows this, and I'm pretty sure Goat knows it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I don't hang out with people, I just burn through things.
Yes.
Finished all of Initial D again, all the way up through 9th stage.
Okay.
I finished Sons of Anarchy.
I have yet to watch that, and people say it's really good.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. It kind of sucked at the end. I think it went on too long.
What network originally had it?
USA? TNT. No, FX.
FX. That's why
Yeah. I mean, it was all right.
they wanted to milk it.
I watched a lot of shows because I was playing Monster Hunter, and so I just wanted something to do while I was also
Gotta have
playing
that
that.
ambient. Well, I guess that's why you did. Not Hell's Angels. What did you say it was? Sure, you
Sons
just-
of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. It's English. You just put on the
Oh
background.
my
and
god,
you're
I
good.
watched every episode of Sons of Anarchy.
What'd you think of it? I think it starts off really strong and it just kind of peters
Oh,
off.
I think it continues on strong until the final 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And then it goes from the show started at a fucking 10
Mm-hmm. Goes
And-
to about like a 6.5.
and stayed at like a 9. And then just goes 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember
I think
the
that ending's a fucking
the Viking
3.
show on the History Channel?
You mean Vikings?
Yes, Vikings. I didn't watch past the second season, and I really want to watch more of it because it was a great show.
Hey,
I enjoyed it.
You know what show I saw every single episode of and was obsessed about for a while?
Sons of Anarchy.
Spartacus?
Deadliest Warriors.
Oh, yeah. I
Dude,
used to watch the
we watched
fuck out
that-
of
we watched
show.
that-
Yo,
Mm.
isn't it a great concept?
Yeah.
You know what show I got to watch that in, or what?
Good fighting game.
Hold on,
Oh,
go.
that fighting game's trash.
We gotta
I bought it.
we gotta watch that in my forensics class.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's legit.
That's cool. You can learn a lot, actually.
Oh yeah, it was great, and our teacher would like stop it whenever there would be something that not add up, or he'd be like, "Well, that's not really how you're supposed to do that." Like, because some of their testing was kind of
Yeah.
Yo, that is some bullshit macho science.
Oh, it's great. I love it because they just get these, especially when they would do like the Spetsnaz and then like the Marines or whatever, or like SEAL Team 6, and they would just have like this
Oh, I'm
retired.
dying.
They would just have like this retired ex KGB
yeah,
guy.
Dylan's just bleeding from the nose.
Oh shit!
All right.
Are you okay, Dylan? There's not a sexy girl in here. What's wrong with you?
I think it's coming out the other nostril too, buddy.
No,
Okay.
I'm just casually dying.
Dude,
Yeah.
that means there's probably
got it on
anthrax in
your cheek,
here or
buddy.
something.
You got it on your cheek
I'm
now.
saving it for later.
It looks like a little kiss too.
Oh. This is why you wear red shirts, so you can just kind of...
Exactly.
See, Dylan, you have the healthy nosebleeds. Back when my nose used to bleed, it would just come out like tar black.
Oh yeah. No, mine's just because my nose sucks.
Yeah. I actually think I used to have brain hemorrhages is why. What?
What?
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you that.
No.
Okay, so back in high school, there was a very tough period in my life where I had a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress built up, and my head would just feel like someone's pressing down on my brain. The exterior of my head was fine, but it felt especially like someone was like squeezing it with both hands, and then my brain would feel like the hands were slowly easing off, and I'd be fine, and then blood would just pour out my nose, and it was dark.
So with that, I'm going to start wrapping up this episode right here.
That was
so to recap,
weird.
read Berserk, fuck the show.
Yeah.
Unless you've already read Berserk, then if your morbid curiosity just takes hold of you, watch it, I guess.
Also, if you haven't read Berserk, if you want to feel something, and I don't mean that's something necessarily
Read
good.
Poon Poon.
Oh, no, it's soul-crushing.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
If you have the time to pour
You're
into
not
it.
gonna, and there's no moment where you're like, well, there's like
So when
a
he gets
couple
off the
moments. There's like 3 moments in the whole goddamn entirety of the thing where you're like, yeah.
Well, how long is it right now? How many arcs? Because it's pretty. It's
arcs?
very long.
Dude, I don't even keep track of chapters anymore.
Yeah, I don't even know.
All I see is new Berserk chapter. Read it here.
Yeah.
Okay, I read it. Time to not read any Berserk for 4 months.
Pretty much. Yeah. So,
Watch Sweetness and Lightning. Watch New Game if you like Moe.
Watch Thunderbolt,
Watch Thunderbolt Fantasy because it's interesting. It's different. It's something different. It's not
which isn't done enough.
right. It is a very risky show. I can see that. I can see that show just failing miserably.
Oh, but it's so good though.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I could see people just be like, "Oh, it's not."
Is it
anime,
okay
I'm
to
not."
pick up a Girls in a Dungeon was successful?
You know, I watched that, and you guys can say what you want, but I didn't hate it. You know what ruined it for me?
It was Sword Art Fat Fucking Titties Edition.
No. What
Yeah.
ruined it for me was Hestia. It was the god.
Yeah.
She ruined it for me. But the rest of it, I was
Sword
fine
Art's
with.
successful.
Hey, don't.
Speaking of that,
Attack on Titan successful.
Speaking of that, there's new stuff for New Game No Life coming out, or No Game No Life coming out.
Are you? I thought they were ending it there.
Movie, new show.
Oh, so it's going to be like K.
Yeah,
Can you believe they produced a movie of like one of the most?
we didn't even know.
We love that show, and we didn't even know it came out. We watched the first episode of the second season of this show called K, and we're like, what the hell happened? We're obviously missing plot. Dylan goes on 4chan, checks it out, and apparently we missed a whole movie. Go, what are you doing?
He's looking up Monster Hunter porn.
Oh, I found the Predator.
Oh, please stop.
I found it. No, I typed in Kezu artwork, and I bet you where
I will
porn.
just unplug the internet.
That's fine. It's all loaded.
Do what you must. I've already won.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Turn it around.
I have a Giganox, or not a Giganox.
No.
a-
You
I'm
said
not
it. You
turning
said
on
it's
Magala.
neat. Turn around the computer screen.
It's a little figure of the monster.
All right, let's continue talking. Focus. Go.
I thought
Close
this
the
episode was going to end. That's why I did this.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, how
well,
about that Monster Hunter though?
Yeah, it's real good. I'm having a lot of fun.
which Monster Hunter?
I just
we got Monster Hunter Generations. It just came out recently.
I just wish
All right,
Dylan
well,
would play with
okay,
me more.
hold on. Go. I'm Zach,
I'm GOAT.
I'm Dylan.
and
I'm
this,
dying.
and this was the noise of. Yeah, he still his nosebleed still hasn't stopped. This was the noise of 3.
What the fuck?